There once was a criminal who committed a crime. Well, no brainer there. That's what they're supposed to do. Anyway, he was taken to the king for punishment. And the king offered him two options for punishment. One was the noose. The other was that he could choose whatever was behind that big, scary, dark, and iron door that was behind him. Well, of course, the criminal instantly chose the noose. And just as the noose was being put around his neck, he turned to the king and he said, "So what actually is behind that door?" And the king said, "Well, it's funny you should ask." He says, "I offer the same options to everybody. And most people seem to choose the noose." Well, the criminal looked at it and said, "Well, so tell me, what is behind that door?" He says, I'm hardly going to tell anybody. I've got a noose around my neck." Well, the king stopped for a moment and he looked at the criminal and he said, "Freedom." So it seems that more people are afraid of the unknown, and so they choose the noose. Fear of the unknown, fear of success, fear of failure, fear of injury, fear of death, fear of, well, I know you can fill in the blanks. Hi, I'm Heather O'Reilly, founder of Heather Lynn Coaching, and I have had the absolute privilege of speaking with and interviewing 18 experts in the field of fear. I believe that after the past couple of years, the lockdowns and the lack of contact and the masking and the fear mongering and the overwhelming amount of information that we had available to us have just got us stuck in this simmering level of fear. And it's not dissipating. And it's global. And it's universal. I know the experts agree with fear, stacked on fear with no way of alleviating it, has left us on edge for a long time. Divorce, domestic abuse, human trafficking, mental illness, depression have skyrocketed, and it's not being alleviated. And it's obvious by the way we're treating each other on a daily basis, but there is hope. These experts have revealed many ways we can recognize, call it out, and work with in the helpful ways. Some of the questions we're delving into: where does fear originate from? Who does fear affect? Why do we have fear? What does fear really look like? And what's the difference between fear and anxiety? And for that matter, what do we do with fear? So join us by clicking the link below. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks.